So tomorrow, like I said, I'm gonna go physically down once I find a lawyer. It shouldn't take very long because it's renter's court. Tenant, no, I'm not gonna get into it. Anyway, so the point is, that's my deal tomorrow, is get some clothes washed up and head on down there. I'm on foot, I'm destitute. It's the sad case. I'm so destitute, but it's all right. I got my sunglasses on to cover the puffy eyes, and I'm off. And I'm going to go down and physically meet the lawyer. I'm going to go ahead and Xerox the letter. They have a copy, and that's settled. And then what I do is I'm going to pop into the courthouse. It should be standard. In New York City, there was an area where you could file for a restraining order, and I have no other choice. I have to file a restraining order for the spouse of my mother. He's the fourth husband she's had. He stalks me and so on and so forth. And now he's threatening constantly saying he's going to come here, so on and so forth. I have enough I could say and put into legal document. You have to fill out the form. You have to do some basic specific documentation. I do. I have enough to say the guy needs to stay away from me. He's not at all. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? So there you go. And then I'm going to let him know that he has a restraining order. It's active. It should all be done by no later than Wednesday. So if he wants to fly out here, no matter what I've said, do not come to my house. You're my mother's fourth husband. I want nothing to do with you. These people are tyrants. And the man is going to stand outside my room with the fire department and the city of mental health whatever and tell me again that I imagined through delusion and psychosis the last entire 4 years I lived here. Everything was fantasy and that I have to be hospitalized. He even put it into writing. The guy is obsessed with Bonnie's daughter. Something has to stop the guy. I want the guy to stop stalking my Twitter. I want the guy to stop stalking my Instagram. I want the guy to stop stalking my Facebook. All right? I want the guy to stop thinking he has the right, no matter what I say, to come to my house where I live. I want the guy to stop calling everywhere I live the local fire and police and telling them that I'm nuts and that they've got to come to my door because he stalks my social media. The guy's going to learn one way or another. I said to stop and to get away from me. You are my mother's fourth husband. I have years of history, family history of abuse, all kinds of abuse. This is what I'm talking about when I file the form. I'm done. The guy is going to get away from me. If he wants to be buddy with the fire department and the Washington, D.C. PD and say my restraining order is vetoed because he's my mother's fourth husband with a history of abuse, then I guess this is God's will. God has willed this man torment me. I don't believe so. I believe God is greater. Get away from me, Jim. Do not come to me anywhere I live. Ever even think about it, dude. Get away from me. You are told. Get away from me.